Hey y'all, welcome on in to a really quick little stream. I say really quick, we're gonna see how quick it actually is. But welcome in everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic evening. I already uploaded 2 videos on YouTube today, which is insane. But Aaron the Rescue Simmer gave me the idea in one of my comments to live stream the rebuilding of our houses or of our house specifically. I'll do the other houses at a future time, probably because this week it just takes me so long to build and I'm not doing it right now. But we're gonna rebuild our house over in The Sims. We're gonna rebuild this house right here specifically. It feels a bit too modern to me. Like I don't think that they had this sort of overhang back then and stuff. Like I've been kind of looking at some other rebuild or other houses from the medieval period of peasants, which is what this family is. They're still technically a peasant family. Wait, which house? It's this house right here. I know it's gonna take a minute for delay and everything or so, but we're gonna rebuild this. This looks a little bit too modern. This is definitely, I think, more Tudor style, I want to say, than anything else. So we're gonna rebuild this house for the Carey family. Right now it's just Ardenay and Brinley who are living here anyways. So I'm not too worried about getting rid of a lot of this stuff and kind of going back down to the bare bones of everything. But first, before we start getting ready to build, let's come over here. And I have a bunch of just different houses pulled up and everything. And specifically, I know some of these kind of look similar, but some of them don't. I really like the thatch ones, but I think the thatch might be a little bit too, I don't know. So if we come over here, this is the main, like the Wikipedia page. I know Wikipedia so obviously informational, but I was looking, or was it Wikipedia? No, it wasn't Wikipedia. It was another website that I saw. I don't remember which one it was though. Um, but we can look at the peasant houses in England, and the Black Death prompted a building boom. Let's see. The Great Rebuilding. Is this one going to show me things that I want to see? The Hovelborn, drawing by Pat Hughes of Robert, who died at 2 Church Lane Stone, of his possessions attached to his will, his name, 4 rooms, the hall, chamber, solar, upper room. Further insights into the houses come from 13th and 14th century coroners' inquests, which tell of children scalded by pots falling over on the open hearth. I think hearth. Chicken setting fire to the straw on the hall floor, a candle falling over and setting fire to the bedding, and a thief falling from a ladder while trying to steal a ham hanging from a beam. Can we open this? Can we open this image in a new tab? Will it be bigger? Of course not. We can always zoom in. But you can kind of see from this that it's like sort of a long house. I guess I need to. Why is this window capture in such. Oh, this window capture is huge. I didn't realize that. Let's make that actually fit really quick. You can kind of see this right here and see what they were talking about. So there was like actually farm animals and stuff living in and around. We're probably not gonna have them live in just because of the Sims 4 restrictions. But we can kind of see the rooms. We have like the main hall right here. And then we have like they were very long houses. It's like the main hall, possibly living areas. I think we're a little bit richer than to afford necessarily this. We'll do a little bit more than this. This house is wooden, which I think is what we're gonna go for, is maybe like a stone base with wood and stuff. And over here is kind of like the cooking, the kitchen, all of that stuff. The hearth's over here. And then off to the other side, there was usually a loft and stuff for bedding. So we'll try to figure out how we can necessarily make it look okay with that. We got to figure that out. um, but that was what I was thinking. Is there anything else? No. So it's kind of like this is the house that I was actually trying to model it after. I found seen that image earlier. Um, how are peasant houses constructed in medieval England? Oh, this is like a thread. This is what research looks like trying to do this stuff for me at least. Um, Does this show anything else? No, this is just a book that I could look at if I had money. I am not that into the research, but as you can see, a lot of these houses do look longer like that. They're longer, they're a bit more stout. They're not super tall. They don't have the overhangs like what we were seeing. Here's another example. This one I think has the slight overhang, but as you can see, it's kind of the same style. It's very long. So that's why I was like, I think I kind of modeled this after the wrong kind of house. And this one, you can kind of see that there's animals inside of it as well. So this is like a house slash barn, but with how animals work in The Sims 4, we're not going to quite do this. And here's another rendition where it's storage, and that's the barn area connected to the main living area of that one. So yeah, we're going to kind of make a longer house. Here's the same picture right here. A longer house, and then we're going to have one end be kind of like the cooking area, the center be like the main living area, and then the side be like the sleeping quarters. So we're going to see how we can build this, because The Sims might make it kind of weird, but I guess we'll have to figure that out. So let's come back into the game here. We're gonna go into build mode. We're gonna have to like, is there anything I want to keep that's inside the house right now? I don't think that there really is. Pretty much everything inside the house, I think we can delete. I want to keep this painting easel with this painting on it, and this candle making stand. Those will just be too difficult to, the painting easel won't be, but the candle stand will be more difficult to find. I think everything else, let's keep this like pet pot off to the side over here. But I think everything else we are good to delete. So let's see. Ooh, it's connected to all the fencing, and I don't feel like doing all the fencing over again. Let's delete literally that. Oh, it's also gonna get rid of all of our food and stuff, but you know what? We're gonna say that there was a house fire, so it just kind of, you know, burnt all of this stuff. Now we can select. Oh no, it's still counting. Okay. So I guess let's go upstairs and let's just start deleting it piece by piece then. Or like room by room. We'll see how much money we have afterwards. I know we're gonna have quite a bit. That's just to be expected. And then let's delete all of this. And like I said, we're gonna make it a bit longer, I think. That's what I think of the best way. It makes me think of the Midsummer house. It kind of does though, doesn't it? Like in a weird way. We're also gonna just move these out of the way. Boop. Is my escape key working now? It is. Okay, good. I was recording the videos earlier today and my escape key was not working. We're also gonna get rid of this like play set and stuff. We need to make sure we don't accidentally get rid of the graves. I'll keep those swings. I'll keep this stuff here. I think it just looks cool. Don't know how realistic it would be for like a single house to have that. Let's move Patchy up. Let's move these hay bales over, and we're gonna move some of these lamps and stuff over as well. I'm gonna move you and you. Let's grab those. Okay. So we're literally gonna just start out with a bit of a longer rectangle than what we had before. And it looks like it went all the ways to here this last time. Ooh. Nope, we don't want to do that. So we're going to do like that. And we'll connect it. I forgot what kind of house this was called. Or there's another website that actually called this a specific kind of house. I guess it just said it, right? I just looked at it. Do we need that gorgeous grid line to at least build the functional portion of it? Yes, I will get rid of it afterwards, Patrick. Patrick hates the grid lines. Okay, and then we had the sleeping quarters off to this side. So I'm going to say that the sleeping quarters are going to consist of about that much of the build, and we're gonna do like a big rounded like dome roof to hopefully kind of help to hide that. Let's see how well I can do that, because I don't know how well I am gonna be able to make this look. But let's see. We're gonna do this, and boom, boom, and boom. We're gonna do it a little bit more domed in shape, almost like a barn-ish shape, and it doesn't hide the second. So should we just have it up here, and then we can delete the floors, and we can add the rafters, I suppose, for this other portion of it? And to make it look less tall, maybe we can do a bit of a longer overhang, and we could do it a bit shorter. More like this, maybe. And it looked like it was wooden. I know that was actually like one of the speculations, was to keep it wooden. So where's the wood? Here's the paneling, which will have like wooden looking things. Oh, this is a wall? I thought this was a flooring. Not quite the kind of wall that we're looking for though. Let's see, it would probably be more something like, this looks very piratey. I don't even know that they would use the nails. Let's look at the, I'm gonna look at the picture again. I need to look at the reference image. It doesn't really show the exterior of that one. You can just tell that it's made of wood, but past that, you can't tell anything else. Like, I don't know if it would have been boards like that necessarily, or if that's probably a better one to use from Outdoor Retreat. Be a bit darker. I don't like the darker one either. Let's keep with the lighter wood, and we'll do that. They found some very tall trees to put on this, that's for sure. And then let's go ahead and get the Hemford on Bagley one. There we go. And then we can get the overhang as well on the side to fully make it look correct. We're just gonna have to ignore the inside of that. I really wish that that took on the texture, or we could at least change the texture or something of the inside right there. Okay. And then for the exterior, for the doorway, I mean, we could use one of the Hemford on Bagley doorways, honestly. I feel like that could work. Ooh. This wall with that doesn't look amazing, but you know. Is there a better one? Is the vertical too high? Should we do like horizontal instead? I don't know. Hello, Aaron. Welcome in. I did your idea, or I'm doing your idea. You get full credit for this idea. I am so thrilled I caught this. So what we're kind of doing is we're making like a very long house. I kind of looked up better images, and yeah, we're just going with it. I'm debating if I like the vertical on here because of this side, just like how tall it is. I wish it just wasn't that tall, but there's no other way for me to really like cheat this look. I guess we could still technically do the stones, at least. I don't like, because there's rock and masonry and siding, which is what this is under. Would it be horizontal? Would that make more sense? I don't like that either. I think the vertical's our best bet. I don't love it, but I think it's our best bet, and I don't think there's a better texture. Is wooden what you want for your building material? Yeah, so like, let me show you really quick, actually. Let me go into the browser. As my browser was open, I guess. I have to have it open. There we go. This is the house I'm kind of modeling it after. It's a medieval peasant home. They were very long, more like this, and from what I can tell, some of them had wood, some of them had the wattling with like the mud and stuff pressed against it. But from what I've done, what I've seen from my research, that I've like my minimal research I've done, is that like wasn't until later on. It wasn't until like after the Black Death that they started using that kind of building material for peasant houses. That transition was so cool. Oh, thank you. So I always have used for my stream. I made it myself. But anyways, yeah, this is kind of the house that we're going for. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. But you see how there's like the cooking area, like there's like a fire hearth in here, and then this is the sleeping quarters over here. That makes sense. Yeah, and you can tell that this one is like wooden in this drawing. So this is kind of what I'm going for. And it's just The Sims. The Sims is making it a tad bit more difficult. I do think I almost want it up a little bit so that way I can have something underneath it that's like stone, you know? Just so I could have that. But do I need a step? I'm gonna totally need a step for them to get into that, don't I? Which is gonna be kind of annoying. But that's fine. We can find really like minimal wooden steps or something to put on. I also need to, let's change this to, maybe I'll like it more in like the afternoon or daylight or something. It looks like a ramp that you'd use for a wheelchair. Oh my goodness, what the heck? I don't like that. Okay, maybe we use a little, where is it? One of these, a square platform. And we can just make it like that. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. I think stone makes sense on the bottom floor. I just realized I'm not in the game. Patrick, you're supposed to tell me.
I was so curious. Because, like, I know there's a delay, and so I was hearing this, and I'm looking over here.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, no, I didn't realize that I wasn't in the game. I do that a lot when I live stream. If you ever notice it, please tell me. What about the siding from werewolves? Ooh. Let's look at that one. Let's see what that looks. I don't know. That might be too textured. I don't know if I like that one either. I didn't do like custom content shopping for this build because I wasn't really thinking about it beforehand. There's also this one, but like I said, I don't know if I like the nails because most of them wouldn't have had like access to nails back then. It wasn't like nails were not as common as they are now. Maybe this worn woods. Ooh, this one might not look half bad. Instead, I'll change the color of that. And this one even has a, ooh. Okay, I might be digging this look. Aaron for the win, honestly though. Can they step into that? I don't think they can, huh? They have to have a stair.
Wait, what?
Would they be able to step onto this, do you think?
Yeah.
They should?
Is that a platform?
That's not a platform, it's a what's it called? Where you pull this up.
I don't know. Right.
We'll have to try it, because I don't want to add anything past that. I also found out that they didn't have chimneys back then, so we are not going to be adding chimneys into this. Let's see, maybe with the darker, yeah, so that way it doesn't like, it's not so clashy. We can do the darker one. There we go. They can step into one step, can they? Wait, what? Say that again? Can you? They don't need stairs. Oh, they don't need stairs? Okay, we'll try that first. And if it doesn't work, then we'll have to figure something else out. I'm gonna leave these like right here. Move this bench up. I should probably turn on move objects, but I don't want to until we're done with the majority of this. Okay, let's lay out the inside really quick as well. I'm kind of upset that I just deleted essentially all of our food. Oop. No. Let's go and do that. The kitchen area does not need to be that big. It can be like literally that big. I think that'll be fine. That'll be more than enough room. And then we have the main living and then the sleeping quarters right here. Both of them about equal sized. Just a hole in the roof. Yeah, it was like literally a hole in the roof. That was it. Okay, and now that we have these, let me see if I can get these to get this one to about the same spot. And then, how do you delete the floor? Remove floor. Is that in the same spot? Yes, it was. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna remove the floor. We'll put this wall back up to here. And there we go. There's our house kind of sectioned out. And then this will be kind of like a loft sleeping area. I am debating, this will probably become fencing instead of a full-on like wall at some point, but we're gonna leave it like that for now. And let's see, so we're gonna do wooden flooring because they are peasants, but in my opinion, they're not like the lowest of the peasant classes, if that makes sense. So I think they could afford the wooden flooring, rather than just your typical, like any other kind of flooring. I love how this looks so far. I'm gonna change this door. Door doesn't quite match anymore. Could do, ooh, I like the green one. Is there any specific light that like hits this a bit better? There we go. I don't know, that might be the best one. Yeah, it does. I don't know which door to pick. Okay, maybe this door is not the best door. What door can we get? So we also have this one. This one feels like more of an inner city door. But maybe not. Is any of the other colors any better against this wood? That one might be the best bet as well. I know I have some other custom content doors, I think, somewhere. So we do have this like custom content. That door ironically looks really, really good. It's technically it's like for a winery, I guess you could say, but I think that actually looks really good on the house. Let's go ahead and go with that. I think that's gonna look the best there. My next best bet was gonna be like these ones, but those ones are so big and they're very much so modern doors. Okay, and then for the inside, I think we can just go ahead and use these ones. How do those look? Those look fine. We can put one here, and then we can put one here. Are those? Yeah, those are across from each other. There we go. And the interior would probably just have the same wood. So let's go and grab this worn wood siding, I think, and put it on the inside. Or we also, I forgot that we have this wooden wall. Oh my goodness. I don't like it for the, because I feel like what's outside in this era would have just been inside. So let's grab this and put it on all the exterior walls. I can get rid of these grids now. I know it's probably driving Patrick insane that I build with grids on. Huh? Yeah, Patrick is going, that drives him insane that I build with grids on. But I like having the grids on. I think it helps my brain a little bit. Okay, there we go. So all of that for the inside on the floors. And then I can't believe I didn't see this custom content one earlier. Like, I guess it's an all instead of anything else. I'm still watching, but I'm dyeing my son's hair teal at his request. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I love dyeing my hair as a kid. Let's see. Do I want to use this? There'd be two different textures on the inside and outside. I don't know that I would want to use this after that. We'll have to just use the same siding. I think would be the best, but wherever it is, I'll just grab it. grab worn wood siding. Just to kind of make it look consistent with everything else. This house is not meant to look fancy. There we go. I think, yeah, I definitely like overdid it with our previous house. Like now in building this one, I'm like, overdid it a bit there. Let's do this side. And I accidentally got rid of some of this in here. There we go. I actually really like this. The only thing I wish is that these like planks were a little bit thinner. They're just so thick compared to other like Sims stuff. I don't know. And I always build with grids on so that I can make sure the paths are walkable. These 10 were doing the temporary dye, did it once already and he loved it. But the other kids made fun of him. It faded and I'm so proud because he says he's doing it for him and screw them. That's amazing. That's great. Good job. Good on ya. Honestly though, like, who cares if they don't like it? It's not for them. You know? Let's do an outdoor, I think like right here. And we'll have to grab that fencing again. Okay. So, in here, for the rest of this, we're gonna have to redo this pathing. This pathing was a pain to make too. I'm not excited to redo that. Okay, let's do some windows. Were there really any windows in that house? Yes, okay. There were a couple of windows in that house. I had to jump over to see. Are there any that we have? How is this almost like the perfect window? Wait, what? Because it doesn't have like any... What? Because there's no glass panes. I was looking at the windows and they had like okay, that's an option. That one surprisingly fits very well. I don't want to do one that's just straight up like they did have other things. We do have ones with shutters. Do we have ones that are similar enough in color at all? I guess I could live with it if we decide with shutters. Strong kid, love it. So awesome. Let's see. Is there... That's one of the winery windows. But yeah, see how these windows... This one still has glass in it too. But where they're like the crosshatch like that, but with no glass. I don't know that we have anything like that. Maybe in the Hemford on Bagley stuff? I think all of them have like glass in them and stuff. Yeah. Those privacy windows, honestly, it might be a really good choice. We do have like the stone windows like that. The Jungle Adventure ones work too. The Jungle Adventure ones do definitely work as well. I'm debating between Jungle Adventure, because at least there's like the illusion that there's shutters, or these ones right here. It's a custom content one. Versus non-custom content. Is there anything else? I kind of like the idea of the Jungle Adventure ones a bit more. I love the Hemford on Bagley ones, but they just don't quite fit in this case. They're a little bit too modern. Jungle Adventure would make the most sense. I think specifically like these ones. This one, the color just matches absolutely perfectly. These ones, there's a little bit that you could wish for, but let's see. Which color's the best? Probably that one that I had it on. Or we could do like a darker wood. I don't know. I think this one might be our best bet for it. Personally. We can put one there. We can put another one maybe here. Opposite side. And like that. Perhaps. To let a little bit of light in during the day from this side. And we can kind of do the same thing on the other side. Maybe we can even do the larger one. We can definitely do the larger one. Let's see. TV.move objects. Oh no, it still wouldn't work. Dang, okay. I was curious to see if that would work if I did that. Unfortunately, it does not. This one, I guess in this shade, it almost looks like the exact same color, so it's all good. Do that one there. Maybe we can do just kind of like 2 in the middle, more or less, of that. There we go. Really let in some light and be able to close it whenever it gets cold. And then we'll do the same thing up here. Let's see. Perhaps these ones will go on the side, though. There we go. I was trying to figure out the buttons. And we can have those 2 on the side up here. This definitely reminds me of the house from Midsummer. Like, hardcore. I didn't even think about that until you said it, though, Patrick. Okay, I do want to see, is there a way that we can do some sort of, like, rafters or something? Like, okay. If I say did a wall like this, I'm curious to see. Could I then change this wall into... I could. Okay, that's great. Now, is that the one that I actually want to use? I think so. Those are going to be the ones that look the most like just normal wood, probably. Let's do one like that. And then perhaps one coming from either side of the door. Like this. Let's see. I've never really tried to do rafters in a Sims build before, so this is something completely new to me. Let's see, and then let's go ahead and cross them over. Please work. That's actually really cool. I guess we should probably put pillars at those intersecting points. Which I think, yeah, I had some pillars over here that I like. The basic lumber column. Which, is there a different... Let's see. Not really. I guess they don't all have to match, right? And then... Let's see. There we go. Can we... Yeah, like these won't go up any taller. But that makes me think of the rafters that were in the other one. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. I think across right here. Ooh, nope. Boom and boom. And let's grab this. I actually really like how this is. Ooh, are these ones gonna be a better match for the column? Hmm. I'd rather them match the walls a bit closer than match the pillars themselves or the columns themselves. There we go. Whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Words are hard. There we go. So we have all of those kind of built out. I've never done that before, and I actually really like how that looks. I didn't know that you could do this, like, inside of a house. I'm really enjoying it. And then, let's see. Okay. Put this up. Let's go ahead and grab this fencing really quick. Let's do the place down. Can I not? Okay. Why can I not connect this? There we go. I just have to do it in a weird way. Okay, that's fine. And then let's go ahead, move you over one just really quick. Move you over. I can connect that first, and then I can connect that. Sims, why are you like this sometimes? I swear. Put Patchy there. And put this, like, here. And then we can put this hay bale maybe over. Woo! On this side. Next to that. There we go. Awesome. Because, yeah, I don't really want to change any of this stuff. I do want to eventually find some different textures for these, because I don't necessarily love them, but don't want to change them quite yet, at least. Let's see. Okay, so we have all of those. We have all of those. We have that. We have the door. I think I'm going to use the same X marks the spot for right here. The same just fencing. Yeah. I think that one looks good. Let's go down. Let's grab some stairs. From what I could tell, they weren't necessarily, like, super nice stairs. They were more so like these kinds of stairs. Maybe just not with the island stuff on the side. Something more like that. The hardest part about having to use wood in this era for me is the fact that all of the wood is literally like mismatched. Minus maybe a couple of things. Let's see. And it looks like they tried to optimize their space. So let's go and push this all the ways back up against this window, essentially. Optimize this space as much as possible. I might even... Let's see. Or actually... Right? It's so frustrating. It hurts my brain a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna do that, and then can I... No. No, I cannot. Am I gonna just have to live with this little piece right here? But maybe we can decide that it's all mismatched because they have few different types of trees available and mixed and matched. You know, I like your idea. I like that. Remove floor. And then... Let's see. we can replace you with a fence. And then can I just delete that wall? There we go. Okay. Hate how difficult that is. That fencing now looks weird though too. Whatever. I can only do so much, okay? Awesome. So now we have like that loft area for beds and things. We have this. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started on the actual interior. Let's start with lighting. It's not mismatched. We're just frugal. There you go. And for the interior lighting and stuff, we're gonna have to come over here because we need off the grid stuff. Please don't crash. I should have saved before clicking that button. Okay, good. Ooh, I always get so worried because I have so much stuff in my game, especially in this specific save file. There's just so much junk. Not junk. There's so many items from custom content and stuff. And I'm constantly looking for other new custom content. So it's a constant battle, I swear. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do off the grid. And obviously we have all of these. I forgot, yeah, we have... Ironically, I feel like the, like, bathroom stuff would probably be... We're gonna probably do an outdoor... No, I think... Where would it have been? Probably in the main living quarters right here, right? Like where the dining area is. Huh? The, like, bathtub and stuff like that. Yeah. I feel like it probably would have been in the main living quarters. The muck bucket probably... Or, like, the toilet probably would have been in here somewhere. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in here. Where's the one that I was using before? I have the muck bucket, but where's the other one? Is the other one not considered off the grid? Maybe that's why. Oh well. This family is a peasant family. They get a bucket in the corner. Maybe in the corner next to a window? Right here? And call that good. Let's see. Those are the two things I was kind of struggling with figuring out where to put. Water sink clover. Let's see. I think we're going to use this color for all this stuff. I think the actual hearth is going to go on this side. Okay, so we have the trash bin. Still important just because Sims. We're gonna put that right there. This is like the actual like oven hearth that came with that stuff. But do I want a different one? And we're also gonna use the larder box. This is the cottage living version. The larder box. I am pretty sure they would have had somewhere to store it. We're basically just like using it as a storage area more than an actual like larder box necessarily, I guess. There we go. I just realized I have grid lines on again. But maybe we can decide. Okay, mismatch. It's not mismatch, just for... Okay, I did already read both of those. I couldn't remember if I did or not. I forgot. We also have tea sets now. That's exciting. They couldn't afford a tea set yet, probably. Where is... Do I want to use the big one or do I want to use the small one because they're more of like a peasant? We're gonna use the small one this time again. Perhaps we can have it, like I said, over here on this side. We can have sort of like a sink right here. This will probably be the only sink in the house, like sink in the house. And we can put a second one maybe outside of the house somewhere as well. Maybe there's another one like just out here for convenience of getting water. when they're near the animals, we can say. Have one right there. But we're not having an actual separated bathroom and stuff this time. Make sure to like stream if you're enjoying yourself. I will try to. I love building, and like you said, stream to build. I'm gonna do that. I'm probably going to be streaming a lot of Animal Crossing. I'm not gonna lie. I almost didn't even do this, and I just almost went straight to Animal Crossing today because I just really enjoy Animal Crossing. It's probably like one of my all-time just favorite things. I just, you know, right now at the moment, I feel like everyone has their favorite thing at the moment, and mine currently is Animal Crossing. So, yeah. Let's go and do this, like, right there in the center. There we go. And these... I might still have, like, an overhang thing over here, just so that way the laundry doesn't get completely soaked every time we do it. At least for the drying rack. I'm gonna get rid of the second one for now. If we need it again, we can always get it again. And we can always expand that little area right there. Move that up. Stick and stones thing. I feel like that swing is okay. It's at least made out of like rope and wood and stuff. Okay, is there anything else in here? We don't have any children right now, so I'm fine without getting any of those. Any other miscellaneous stuff? There's those two new ones. Oh my goodness, I haven't looked at all this stuff from like the new expansion pack. That is adorable. The right track backpack. Okay, and then we have the medieval broom as well, and that is I believe that this is the one that functions, right? I'm like 99% sure that this is the one that functions. I'm hoping it is. So let's go ahead and put this one like in here, I suppose. For now, I'm constantly getting those brooms again because they're constantly using them. Is there any other fireplaces? I don't know. I remember the funny part is this whole time I was supposed to be getting like lighting and we totally didn't do that. We could get like some chandelier. Ooh. Since we have these rafters, that actually makes a lot of sense to have those like right there. At least in this main area. We could have a chandelier. I really like that one. We also have like the candelabras and stuff like that. The hard part with the candelabras is most of them are like metal. And it's like a castle one. And metal wasn't as readily available as people probably think it was back then. It was a little bit rarer. It was more of a commodity than anything else. What other candles? There we go. This is the one that I was using before. I was like, I know that there was like a wall hanging candle that we were using before. So let's go and change it to the nighttime really quick. So that way I can kind of see what rooms need more light. We can also put one perhaps by this window. Maybe right here. And here. We're in the kitchen. And I guess possibly on this wall as well. And then in here, we can put them again. I think by the windows would be the best bet. And then perhaps one underneath the stairs. And up here. Right there. There. And right there. Did I ever fully... Okay, yeah, I did fully cover that wall. I did not do it on this side, however. I thought I didn't finish doing those walls fully. Okay. I'm really liking how this house is turning out. I'm not gonna lie. We need to go ahead and grab some of the actual countertops. This is looking so good so far. Thank you. I am really enjoying it so far. Here's the actual countertops that go with this one. with this sink. I don't know why the sink itself is so short, but whatever. And then go like that. We do need to figure out storage. I feel so medieval right now. I mean, fair. Let's see. So I think these were the ones that I was using before. Which I liked these ones because they had an extra shelf below for storage. I don't know. I also like the Snowy Escape ones. I just was like they looked a little bit more rustic. I like these because they match the off-the-grid sink that we currently have. Oh, here's the other off-the-grid sinks. These ones right here. Okay, I guess it is the height of the sink. I don't know. Maybe we still use the ones that have more storage underneath for the time being, and those other ones can be kind of more like island countertops if we need them. Like that. Just that way we can store the extra food underneath. And then I don't think there's a better color. I think this is still probably just the best color. For storage, maybe you could build like a pantry room off the kitchen, but it would only be 1 floor tall. We could do that actually. This is true. I'm gonna undo everything I just did. Let's see. Let's do that. There we go. Because, yeah, we could somehow figure that out. Or I could even do, for now, we could also do the storage on this side. Right here. It's like that side's like practical and this side is storage for the time being. Just so I don't have to add another room quite yet. How many? We still have 33,000 simoleons. There's no way this house is going to cost us the full simoleon amount at this point. What are the other... I think that these are technically supposed to be for like a castaway type of challenge. Okay, do you have a better... that might be a better color to match everything. Everything's a little bit different. It's fine. Just say it's because this side's in shadow. Let's actually pull this over here as well. There we go. And going back over to here for off the grid, there has to be another like heating thing, I thought. I don't know for sure though. I like that solution. Business on one side, storage on the other. Exactly, like business on one side, storage on the other side. So that way, it all looks kind of matchy, at least in one spot. I'll put that maybe right there. I thought, because it's like the fire pit thing. What in the world is this? Oh, it's a water generator. Okay. I was like, what? We could have always used this instead. That one looks a bit too modern still, though, too. Okay. Appliances. I'll just come up here. If nothing else, I can always go into my custom content. Is it considered like a grill? Or like an other outdoor activity thing? I could have sworn I had something to put in here that was like more of a fire thing, but I guess not. I should have gotten a custom content like bench. Honestly, the Bat 2 bench isn't bad. That might be the first time I'm ever saying that. Like, as far as, like, a little family seating arrangement goes, it's like a bench. Like, and we could even do, like, 2 of these probably next to each other. With, like, the taller stools. And it doesn't look half bad, like, at all. That just won't quite match up, but... Oh! I kind of like how that looks. As, like, the main table. Maybe we can move it, like, one more. Like that and like that. I guess it can be slightly separated like that if we wanted it to. Okay. Why do I like that so much? I have custom content dining tables and stuff, but that just matches it. And it kind of helps to blend the custom content versus non-custom content stuff, in my personal opinion. Because what are like my other CC options? There's like that. A peasant's dining table, which is like that long dining table. It's so shiny on top. I've noticed that's like an issue with some CC is it kind of gets left as being like shiny on the top of it. I know that's not medieval, but there's this one. A lot of these are like the castle dining tables, which is the harder part too. That one's not. Peasant's tavern table, which is literally a bench. I kind of like that bench almost a little bit better in this case. I don't know why, but I think we're gonna go with it. Let's see. Okay. So we have that. We could also put some like hay bales and stuff around. I think that one out here is actually a sitting spot. So maybe we can put like one of these just over here. And maybe another one kind of like facing the other direction a little bit. Like that. Because I don't have any hay like rugs. It's the one thing I really wish I did have, but unfortunately I don't really have anything like that as far as I know. We have like the faux fur rug stuff that we had and like the woven web rugs and things like that, which we might put down just for some sort of texture change on the floor. I just wish I had like the hay rug. Wicker Whims rug. That one looks a little bit more like a peasant family would have, actually, for right there. I quite like that. That looks so good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm having fun building it, so I'm glad that you think it looks good. Another faux fur rug. What does that one look like? That one's not very good, is it? I forgot that we have this one that looks like a zebra and the tiger print and stuff. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Comfortably plush rug. Okay, we should probably start looking on the sleeping quarters. And I am going to get rid of some of the money. What if you did woven rugs? I think the woven rugs, I like them as well. Maybe this is more of like a kitchen. And these ones could be like more of like the ones that they show off. I really like the blue, especially since our family, I tend to have them wear more blue in this family. So I kind of like that one right there. Could do that. Can I like make this a bit smaller possibly? I don't know. I don't know where I'd put that. I do like that one. The woven web, the circle. Could use that actually for the bathtub. Not that they would really have anything underneath their feet for the bathtub in this time era, but you know. I'm trying to think practically, like what would they actually have for comfort and stuff around their homes? Because in reality, like we do archaeological digs and stuff like that. We find some stuff, but other things would also be there. I wish I could actually use a circular staircase cutout CC stuff that I found, but none of it ever wants to work for me. Okay, and this is quite a large, like, sleeping quarters area, which I think is fine. These are, like, the castle beds. I actually really like this one. 3 castle. I just wish that those, like, headboards weren't so fancy. I'm assuming it's the same thing for the double beds, right? Yeah, they're still pretty fancy headboards. Definitely more of a castle vibe. Let's see. They have a toddler version of that bed? That's cool. I guess I do have the straw pet beds and stuff. I don't think that having it pleasing to you is bad. They didn't But it's what our eye wants to see. Yeah, they didn't do rugs like we do, but that's what we want to see. What about the werewolf beds? Werewolf beds might be really good. I'm actually going to throw down one of these and one of these in here somewhere as well really quick. Possibly this one can be in this corner of the kitchen. And we can put that one over there. Let me see, werewolf bed. What's this right here? There's also this one, and our cat's not very big. So that actually might be a better little pile of hay. And to match it, we might actually even be able to kind of, you know. Oh, that doesn't have a color shift. Does this one have a color shift? It does. So maybe we can make these like more of the darker yellow. They aren't perfect, but they have some good brown swatches. That is fair. I have quite a few custom content beds, which is why I was kind of looking at those first. Where's the werewolf one? Right here. Because I like those. I just don't like the fact that they're like, you can tell that they're modern items. Like these ones are the ones I've been using for the single beds. Just because it's just the most plain, bland thing you can think of. And it looks like it would be a really thin mattress and everything. I don't do much with CC, so I'm a self-proclaimed pro at fudging with vanilla and squinting, you know? I mean, I honestly commend you for that because I like the vanilla stuff. I don't really like CC stuff either. What is that? I've never seen that bed before. I don't really like the CC to use CC all that often either. It's just I know sometimes it looks better if I do. Maybe we can use like a pink one over here. And then another. The single beds will all be upstairs and we'll do the double bed down here. So that way, as long as the Sims aren't in this room, they can like try for baby and stuff without being embarrassed. Let's see. Where's the double bed version of that? I know that there is one. I just gotta find it. So here's all the singles. Here's doubles. Ooh. I don't think I actually used this one the last time. Let's put this one perhaps like right there. I mean, CC is beautiful and so beautiful, but I'm just lazy. I am lazy too. Getting the CC always takes so much out of me. I'm like, I don't want to actually get the CC though. Like, come on. CC who? Ooh, is this a new bassinet? I don't think I've ever seen this one. I really like this one. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. This is the Wickerworks bassinet. I think we're gonna go ahead and have like at least a single bassinet in our households. That way we always have a spot for a baby. And I am gonna have to get some toddler cribs eventually. I mean, but this wooden one isn't, or some infant cribs and stuff. This wooden one isn't half bad though. So that's actually good to note. I'm just gonna be figuring out where to put it. Maybe this stuff can go a little bit closer. And we can do the opposite. This is like over here. This can be more like that. And we can have you kind of off to the side right here. Or no, I think the bassinet where it was good. We can put the crib right there. There we go. The contemporary crib, which actually works very well. And then we have this bed for toddlers. And this one, I think that they could get underneath here. I don't know. I don't want to put the toddler bed upstairs, but I kind of do. I feel like I shouldn't be worrying about this until we have a toddler, but I think if we put it like right there, and then we could put this maybe over here instead. So we kind of have this whole setup for whenever it's a baby to an infant to a toddler. We are gonna have to get some like infant toys and things in the future because I don't have any of that kind of stuff CC wise. Is there any like toys that I can grab really quick that are like, we have the sticks and stones. I thought that these actually worked as toys and they don't. They're very cute. I love how they look, but they don't work as toys, unfortunately. I am gonna put one right there because it's too cute not to. Which kind of sucks. We have the blocks. They're just plain blocks. I'm gonna put these probably out here where there's more room for some stuff. We have those blocks. I need to get like a mat for infants eventually. Medieval nursery toy box. We do have this toy box as well that we can put in here somewhere. I mean, honestly, we can probably put it right there next to the bassinet. Do these doors come in any other... Maybe this like... Nah, they look good enough. Let's see. Ooh. As far as like non-CC toy boxes go, if you have the Growing Together kit or pack now, these ones wouldn't be bad. They just have like little drawings on them, but I feel like you would do that anyways, even in the medieval period. You could draw stuff on your kids' toy boxes. And then we could also do like a like a giant bear or something of some sorts. I don't know. There's the actual Bluffy. I don't know if I like Bluffy or like... I thought that was a giant one. It almost looks like it is from the picture. I kind of like the Bigfoot if it wasn't Bigfoot. I kind of like Bearcula, but I kind of like the Dino because it kind of... Or Dino because he's like a dragon as well. I know that that's going to be like the least, it's not going to quite look right, but that's okay. And we also have the medieval dollhouse, like the literal, I think this is from like the medieval, Sims Medieval, which I do have. I need to play that or stream that at some point. Nursery blocks, play table. I think that's enough stuff for the nursery for now. Like nursery items, toys and stuff. I do want to grab, again, some rugs. I've been using this for all of these. I really just love using the fur. And now that we have sheep in the game, I feel like it makes a bit more sense. We can go between like black and white. Or like this like black and beige, not necessarily ever white. I love throwing these around. Around the beds and stuff. And then I also have some other CC like trunks and things. Yeah. This one is like a little like armoire. I do like the war chest just because it kind of makes you think like it's a little trunk for each person. And they're peasants. They would not have had a round-topped chest. They would have had a flat-topped chest most likely. Just like a fun little specific thing about it. And do these have a different color? We'll leave them that color. That's fine. They were imported from a different place. That's why they're a different color. I don't know. But yeah, we can do that like in front of each of the beds. We can give them the rug like I was doing earlier. I want to give the master room area something a bit more. Possibly. As long as this is still like accessible, we're good. The muck bucket. I'm actually gonna copy that. And we're gonna put another one. Maybe, It's gonna be in kind of a random spot, probably. Kind of like a hidden spot, maybe behind the tree. In case they have to go. And we have this in here, but we have to keep this locked off so that way if we have a dog, the dog's not constantly going in there and doing their thing with that. Do we have anything in our family inventory? Did any of that stuff get... It did. Okay. So we have some of the stuff that's like... This is my issue every time I come into the family inventory. Is there's always just so much stuff in the family inventory. And I just don't know what to do with all of it. Like these parts I'll get rid of. These earbuds I'll get rid of. This yarn basket I actually want to keep because they did knitting back then, but they didn't necessarily do the cross stitching yet. I think that's in more modern than the 1300s. I believe we can throw this flower in this like storage area for now. Oh look, here's the broom that we had gotten. Well, we can have a second one. You can never have too many brooms, right? We have 2 Sims right now. We can have 2 brooms. Oh, because like I've been selling all these crops. We'll probably sell them again. But since we're saying that like everything burnt down, I probably should have seen how much money we had before to build this house. We're just gonna set ourselves back down to, before we sell all of this stuff, maybe... Should we set it back down to 0 simoleons, or should we give ourselves a little bit more than that? That's what I'm debating after we finish, like, decorating this entire little area. What do y'all think? Ooh, also, this mirror. It's still too modern, honestly. I wish we had, like, a good medieval mirror. The best one might be this one. Or this floor mirror. Just that way we have a mirror, so that way we can do things like shave and stuff like that. 0? Do it all the way back down to 0? That's what I was kind of thinking, honestly. There's that one. There's that one. Rescued from the attic mirror. That's not old enough looking. I think the one... Oh, here we go. Hello? I have a CC mirror, it's just, it doesn't want to work. I would give yourself what you had when you started. It would have been devastating to lose everything and would have been near intolerable setback. I guess that's fair. Do you have the movie hangout stuff pack? I do have the movie hangout stuff pack. I have everything, so if there's any packs that you can suggest an item from, let me know. I am really bad about that. Okay, so I'm gonna put these out. This is a contender. We'll probably just change it to like a more natural wooden color. Movie stuff back. Is there a mirror from that? That's good. I don't remember what the image, because we have like this flower. Is that the one that you're talking about? Or what were you talking about from the movie stuff pack? There is one from the Realm of Magic that goes above the sink. Is there? I'm gonna leave that out. Okay, let's just literally search it because my brain's overloaded with so many mirrors. Realm of Magic. Ooh. Actually, yeah, no, that one would look really good on the wall somewhere. I probably won't do it above the sink just because the only sink that we have is in here. I guess we could do it above the sink. It's in the kitchen, but shaving in the kitchen, you know, whatever. They didn't care back then. Is the one I was talking about. I think I like the Realm of Magic one the most, honestly. Out of any of these, I just want a mirror in the house so that way we can do that. And then we have a bathtub so people can like take baths and things. And we have a couple of seating options outside of the house. Let's actually grab another well bench and maybe throw it in a couple of other spots. Like we can throw one underneath here. That thing that looks like a dead tree is actually a cat scratching post, believe it or not. Okay. I really, really, really love how this house looks. But yeah, I guess we will set our simoleons back down to 0 after we're done with all this, and then we'll sell all those extra things, and that'll be the funds that we're left with, whatever that harvest was, is what we can say. Castle kit map. Huh. Where's the oh, I forgot that we have this. We have like a bear rug as well. I don't like how it looks that much. I think it came with like a set of other items and all of them just downloaded together. It kind of looks more like a boar than a bear in the face to me. It looks so realistic. The swatches are wow, but some of the others are more tame. I guess that's fair. Most of the swatches are kind of wild, but who's to say that like peasants didn't like color in the medieval era too? You know? Like, I feel like they still would have liked color. Like, we're not super different from how they were back then to where they didn't like things like us, you know? I think I am going to use one of these rugs underneath this bed because we could say that they have like a loom or something that they would have made this rug on. Let's see. I like the size of that one, but I don't like that one. I bet they did love color, right? Like, all the different dyes and things that they had back then. We might use this one. What happens if I shrink it? Ooh, if I shrink it, I actually like the size of it a little bit better. So we can do that. And we can do paintings and stuff on the wall. There's just not a lot that we can, like, get from in here. I love this this strange reminiscence frame from that kit so much. Let's see. These are all decals. I'm not gonna put any spider webs or cobwebs because it's not like this house is super old or anything. For the time period, at least. Dyes were more expensive, but they definitely made their ways into peasant homes, especially since they were made from naturally grown plants. Yeah, they're made from plants. They were made from, like, different kinds of dirt and stuff like that. Like, dyes were definitely used quite a lot. I know that this is realm of magic stuff, but we can pretend like there's, like, herbs and spices and things listed on here instead of, like, magical ingredients. Do the potions one. Isn't there a herb one? There is. But not in the same frame color. Oh, that actually works. It's like the darkest to lightest frame color. And we can do those hanging up here. Maybe those can go more like over here though. Let's see. Boom, boom. The Realm of Magic for medieval decorations is actually really good. I did not know about this mirror. I really wish I would have known about it earlier. It's so good. We have a wall hanging. It's like a tapestry. There's like the painting of the king. I don't want that in like a peasant home though, honestly. We could have the moon phases up as well. Maybe that's something more like over here. Let's see, what else is there that we can use? There's something else I had in mind, but I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's necessarily considered one of these items. I have like a banner. Once our Sims start painting more classical paintings too, it'll make it a little bit easier to decorate the home. So that's kind of like what I'm writing on right now, is that our Sims will start painting more classical paintings. I think those are allowed to be hung up and stuff. A lot of the paintings that are allowed to be hung up like right now are the more expensive ones, I think. Under the Golden Sun. That doesn't look like a style from back then. Yeah, and stuff like that. Okay, but we're not gonna hang those things up. Ooh. What? Okay, I'm really gonna have to do a bunch of the events in our Growing Together series. I haven't looked at a lot of the items, and I'm like finding things. I'm just like, that's a thing in that pack? What? Hold on. Hold on just a second. I do feel like they might have some plants inside. I don't know though, like, I've never really seen plants depicted inside of a medieval home. But I feel like, come on, like, I like plants inside of my home. Don't you think that they would like plants inside of their home? Okay, maybe not a metal chain plant. Like, that's just my opinion, you know? Ooh, that's actually really pretty, like, hanging from a rafter like that. I'm gonna have to do, like, more houses with rafters like this in the future. Let's put this one a bit more over here. Yeah. We can do, like, I don't know if they'd have a plant like that, though. It's an issue. It's an issue. I like plants, though. Make sure you're liking the stream. There's some from the greenhouse kit that would be perfect. Do you think so? Let's see. Let's go down to kits. We have, like, a couple of, like, plant kits in The Sims now, and I love it. So this is the ones from the greenhouse kit. But yeah, I really like the vine from the greenhouse kit. Or, like, this fern. But I'm also thinking, like, we're in England. What's the likelihood that we would have, like, some of these things? Especially if we're the peasant class. You know? Because that's greenhouse, this one's the greenhouse. That's the vine that I was using. Maybe if we make this smaller. We could say it's like ivy or something. I don't know. Hello, dog lover. Welcome in. It's a party. Let's do like that little one. I kind of like that hanging from there. Does that one have a couple of different colors? It does. Nice. Is this supposed to be like pothos? I don't, what plant is this supposed to be? Yeah, pothos. Haha, I knew it. I didn't even have to, can you tell I'm a plant person? I love my plants. We can maybe make this one a bit longer. Let's put it like there. Will all these be functional? Like all these like chairs and stuff? I'm really hoping that these benches and chairs are all functional. Aren't there some that are like herbs? I know that there's like some hanging drying herbs. I know that they're not in the plant section now. They're on like wall decorations. They're not like under plants, not under paintings. They're in like a separate section. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some. I know that there's like herb racks as well for like growing plants. Let's come over here really quick. I feel like those might make sense as well in the kitchen. I just don't know where I'd put them at this point. This is technically a magical broom. Let's move this into this area somewhere. Let's put that one over there. We have the 2 brooms. We have the trash can. We have that. My own decades challenge starting from 1780. I do not have the patience to start from 1300. I've decided to put an American spin to it. Ooh, that sounds like fun. So you're starting like from the 1730s, but you're going to be living in America instead of England or anything like that. Is that kind of like what you're doing, Alley Cat? I love old-time build. Always fun to make. They are always so much fun to make. A lot of CC goes into these, that's for sure. So we have the block toys right there. Maybe we could... I think I like the darker wood better. Different wood colors. And we could have like some herbs growing in here. Because I know that there's a couple of different herbs that we're allowed to have growing like year round. But yeah, this is like our overall farmstead for anyone who's like wondering. I am updating this house, updating slash like opposite of updatings, like downgrading the house from what it originally was, which is why like some of this stuff is off. Just because originally this peasant house was not looking too much like a peasant house from the proper era. It was looking a bit too Tudor for my liking, so we're redoing it a bit. I think I like how this looks so far. How is your week going, chat? How is everybody's week going? I started right after the American Revolution. I'm going through 2012. Technically started in 1782 since that's the year the American Revolution ended. Ooh, nice. So you're starting like as like America was like basically founded and everything. That's cool. I like that, honestly. Glad it's almost summer. Ah, if only summer meant more for me. I am excited that it's almost summer. I just wish that summer was a bit more than just, you know, whatever. This is the bonfire I was looking for instead of this one for all of our events. We'll keep this one out here. A while ago. I was looking for that a long time ago, actually. This is what I was looking for as well to possibly put in the kitchen or in here because we don't actually have an extra hearth in here. But I think that's okay. Hopefully they don't get too cold and freeze in the winter. It'll just be a struggle. The winter's almost over anyways. Is there anything else? I forgot about the tree houses now. I wonder if there's a medieval tree house yet. If anyone knows of medieval treehouse CC, please, please, please tell me. I would love that. I'll be happy about summer after Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Our AC unit will finally arrive. Yeah. So Patrick's my boyfriend. He's sitting right next to me. He's not really on my channel on YouTube very often. There we go. There was his hand. But yeah, we ordered an AC unit and it'll be here on Tuesday. I cannot wait because it is so warm outside. It gives the excuse to go CC shopping. I mean, also fair. I've used like a mixture of CC and non-CC in this. I like the CC that I did use. Most of the kitchen is like a lot of CC. Oh, here we go. This is what I need to click on to get the herbs. Okay. One of the things that Bantu is like good for is these kind of just look like random herbs that were picked and they come in a couple of different colors and things. And so they can kind of look a little bit different if you don't put them directly next to each other or stuff like that. Like they look like just completely different items. Like I can put another one like right here. And then there's an actual like herb rack and stuff. And we also have like medieval hanging game and stuff as well, as part of the CC that I have. So I might actually put that over here. So we do use that in our food every once in a while. I do actually like, when were wreaths like used as a decoration, I wonder like when the beginning of that was. Like wreaths like this? I don't know. Is this era appropriate? I have no idea. Make all the difference. I would absolutely die because of no AC, Aaron. The no AC is killing me a little bit right now. It's making me want to speed up a little bit on the build. Because it's starting to get very warm in our office. Because we have the door shut because the door is in my background right there. So the door is shut in here and so there's no like airflow and our window's also shut. Ooh, here's the actual plant drying area or item, which we can put like right here. Is there a couple of different? There's a couple different versions of this one as well. But yeah, like I do enjoy having like drying herbs and stuff a couple of different places. Is there anything else? Wall brace. Is there anything else in this that I want to utilize? I don't know. Ooh. I like that one as well. I feel with some older builds, you can get away with less CC though because of all the new packs and kits and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like this isn't CC. This is from the Star Wars pack. This is CC right here. This bathtub. These hay bales, I don't believe are CC. The crib's not CC. These beds are all CC stuff right here. This isn't CC. This is actually in the game now, and I love how this looks for a medieval build. This is CC. Like, a lot of this stuff, you can definitely get away with it now. All of this stuff up here is CC. But, yeah, like, a lot of this is definitely a mix. It's definitely a mixture of things. That swing isn't CC either. I believe that came with, like, Island Living or something. So, it's actually pretty easy to get away with it now. Which I quite enjoy, because I don't like using a lot of CC if I don't have to. Personally. Ooh, to make the exterior look a little bit more interesting, we could do some like vegetation growth on it, possibly. What else is there? Ooh. Okay, this is something I feel like people would have just had in their houses no matter what, is stuff like this, like these kinds of wall hanging items. I don't like the gold, but I think all of these are gold hoops, right? Yeah. Or no, this one's like more of like a copper or brass color, which is more believable than a golden color. What is everyone's favorite type of build to do? I honestly just like decorating. I wish that like I didn't have to come up with a design of things. Like to do this, I had to like look into how houses were built. I love decorating. Give me any kind of decorating any day. Ooh, this actually works. I feel like, is there any with just plain colors? Like, yeah, you would have all that stuff. I just don't like the color of the wood. No, I don't like the fact that that's blue. That one, I don't like the fact that the board's blue. That's probably the best one that I'm gonna get, is this one right here. Or this one right here. Let's do that one. That can be so sleek. Definitely something off the grid. I love, or old farmhouse. Cottage. Modern and eco. See, all those are great. I just like decorating whatever. It can be whatever kind of build. I just like decorating, okay? I don't like doing the actual building and coming up with the shell portion. I don't remember ever seeing this before. Is there different kinds of spiders? There are. That could actually, I've never seen this item before. I didn't have that pack for that long, so I don't feel too bad about that. What else is there for wall hanging stuff? I always forget to look in this section. There's always so many like good wall hanging items though in this section that I need to like make sure I actually check it out from time to time. I also really like doing post-apocalyptic builds, I should say. Ooh. Like post-apocalyptic and stuff like that. I love post-apocalyptic and historical stuff. It's so much fun. Apartments and making them smaller for like 2 families to live in. In one apartment. It makes it seem like they're actual apartments when I do it like that. Yeah, because the apartments in this game are so big. They are so big. Like, they're definitely too big for, like, what's, like, who's supposed to be living in them, I would say. Apartments in this game are a bit overkill. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Possibly do some exterior decorating and stuff like that. I have so many of those carts around already. That's always cute, but it's not really, we're not doing a shop or anything. We do have some gnomes. I don't know when gnomes were like began to be a thing. Ooh. I didn't even realize that we had something like this. I'm gonna put that cart right there. I like that cart. What else is around? You have the bellows. I already put that down somewhere else. But I also love decorating too. Doing all the nicks and knacks and builds are so much fun. Nicks and knacks are amazing. Unfortunately, IRL Dorian likes very rustic and traditional, which is very different from modern. Yeah, I love rustic, traditional. I love wood. Wood is just, ugh. I love it so much. Wood and rust. Although I wouldn't want actual rust in my own home. You know, like I love rust, but I wouldn't want that in my own home. Is this a little birdhouse? I've never seen this item before either. That's adorable. Okay, that's going like right here, right now. I don't care if birdhouses weren't a thing yet. I feel like they had to have been a thing just like forever, right? Right. Don't even mind the fact that it has shingles on it. Some of these things I just get overly excited about. We can just put random just deco sims around. Interesting. I forgot that those were in this. Like in one of the like sets that I downloaded. This is what I was looking for. was this like wood shed. Wish that it didn't have shingles on it. But I do like, I don't know. I don't like the fact that it has shingles. I really need to find better CC to where like I can build a barn or something for our farm animals as well. I know that there is one. The chicken coops don't bother me as much because they're mostly wooden, but these barns, they're not rustic enough for me. I don't know. Is there anything else? I don't think so. We might call it for the build here. Oh, we need to add a roof over top of this stuff so that way my Sims aren't constantly complaining of wet clothes or the clothes don't dry for a super long time or something. Because that was definitely an issue that we were having for a while. And we can put this, I don't know, like right there. Okay. Let's come over to this roof. Turn the grid back on. Boom. Let's see. And then we need to do this one a little bit wider on this side. The pitch is not going to be that tall, and it's going to be a bit more of a round shape to match the other roof. There we go. And pull this one actually. Get rid of that. And let's do it a little bit shorter still. And we can do this and this. And there we go. And this will fit underneath here with it, hopefully. Okay. There we go. Whenever I'm building, I'm also sorry if I like talk but don't talk, y'all. Like, it's an issue. If you like decades challenges, then I would definitely suggest going back to his ultimate decades challenge. I appreciate that. How long have you been on YouTube? I've been doing YouTube in total since I was 13. I'm 23. So 10 years. I'm like, what am I right now? I'm 23. I've been doing it since I was 13, which might sound insane, and that's because it is a little bit insane. Like, I don't believe myself sometimes when I say that again. I just don't believe the fact that I've been doing it for that long. It's not that one. Don't remember which ones I use. I know this is the outer edge rim. Right? Yeah. It's just much lower opacity. Yeah, something more like that. To figure out this pathway. Let's do like that. And then we can do like that. And then maybe we also need to kind of like fix this right here. There we go. And then underneath here, was it this color? Yeah. Do it a bit bigger, not quite that big. There we go. I might have to do the edging again, but that's okay. And boom. Now let's get the eraser. Small, very, very light. And just go over it one more time to get the grass going through. I like your channel. Glad to have caught you during a stream and find a new simmer I like. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you're enjoying your stay. The stream, like I said, probably won't be going on for too much longer. just because it is getting very warm in our office. And I still need to edit the video for tomorrow. Because, so tomorrow's video is not really an actual video necessarily. It's more like me telling people to come watch the stream if they want more content for this week. Because I just didn't have the energy. This week has been exhausting. This month has been exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. Moving to a different state is exhausting. So yeah, it's just been what it is, you know? Put you there. I don't know what the difference between the color of the hay is. Like, is it like how old or new it is? Is that what the difference in the different colors of hay? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a farmer. Okay, and there we go. I think this is gonna be our build for the time being. Did I ever save the previous house? I don't know that I did. That's fine. We're gonna make sure we save this one to my library though. Save lots. Let's see. 1325. I'm just gonna do 1325 house. There we go. And save lot to my library. It doesn't look amazingly nice on the outside, but we're almost never gonna see the exterior of this. But it definitely, in my opinion, looks much more properly medieval. And I quite like it. I never knew we could do rafters like this, and I am like obsessed with that right now. I absolutely adore it. So that's fun. I wish I could get it where these walls were down right here for like a thumbnail. I might just get rid of some of this stuff, some of these walls to take a thumbnail photo or something, you know? Ooh, don't love that. Let's actually, to get rid of that, let's do that. And then shift hold that to make it look, I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. Because we could do it out by one, but then it definitely looks like it's not attached, which I guess means we could just grab these pillars and put them on the opposite side as well. But let's just undo all that. There we go. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't know why it's clipping into this since it's a roof and this isn't a roof, but whatever. It is what it is. That's fine. We can deal with small things like that. Okay. Oh, there's no roof piece on here. Is that gonna mess everything up? Yes. That's fine that there's no roof piece on there. I'm not gonna be looking at the roof anyways. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's stream. It wasn't super long. It was still about 2 hours long, which is still long enough, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like on the stream, and check out my channel. Tomorrow we're gonna be going over the entire, like, family tree, which isn't very big, if we're being completely honest. It's not very big. We're going to be going over the family tree for tomorrow's video for the Ultimate Decades. So this is kind of like more so tomorrow's Ultimate Decades episode than what tomorrow's actual episode is going to be, just because I don't have the time to record a full episode. I am sorry. But next week we'll restart full episodes of Ultimate Decades. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I will see you guys all next time. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.